Hi, Emma. Thank
Hello.
you for giving me this time. You guys have a really busy schedule, I know. Emma, so firstly, tell me about it's been a grueling few days, obviously, for you guys. You've been nonstop having a lot of things to do.
Mhm.
How's it been so far?
It's been really great. We've been practicing with our rehearsals yesterday, but then we've had lots of challenges recently too. We had our top model challenges and our talent challenge and our head to head challenge. So it's been very busy with our scoring, but also really fun where we're able to visit Telangana and Hyderabad too as well.
Right. Is this your first time?
Yes, this is my
Doing-
first time in India,
Okay.
and it won't be my last. I fell in love with Hyderabad, and I feel so at home here, but also safe here as well. So that's something that I've noticed is that although I'm 27 hours away from Canada, I don't feel like I'm that far.
Okay. So, Emma, I'd love to know how did this happen? Like, how did you get to be Miss Canada? And, I'd love to know the story behind how you got here.
Well, it's quite a long story, so I'll keep it a little short.
Sure.
But Facebook, we know Facebook here. I was on Facebook one day when I was 16, and this was when I was living in my tiny town in Canada of only 1,500 people in the middle of nowhere. And I got a message from a pageant director, and she asked if I'd be interested in competing in her pageant. And at first I said no, because it's not a huge thing where I'm from. I was afraid people were going to judge me. But I decided to just give it a try. And because I did, I've been competing in pageants since. And this is my last pageant here at Miss World. So saying yes to that pageant director when I was 16 on Facebook, it really changed my life, and it eventually led me here to Miss World.
So, were you doing any modeling work before you're 16 or
No, I had no pictures on Facebook.
Oh.
I think I even had a picture of me holding a fish. Like, it was very natural, very outdoors sort of Facebook account. And
Okay.
I wasn't modeling or anything like that. She just happened to see potential in me while I was
Wow.
holding that fish, I guess.
Wow. The fish brought luck to you,
It
probably.
sure did.
So, do you come from a really small town? Where do you grow up?
Yes, so I grew up in the province of Ontario in Canada, in the northern part. The nearest city from me is 2 hours away,
Okay.
and it's very small, very blue collar, so lots of hunting, fishing, hiking, and only 1,500 people there. So it was a very small community, but because we're so small, they've been so supportive, and they're cheering for me very hard back home in Canada.
Nice. So you grew up hunting, and very difficult to picture you like that now that we see you like this. But then, did you do all that when you're growing up?
I do, and I still do.
Oh, really?
Yes, as a Native woman, we very much value traditional being outdoors on the land and going ice fishing, four-wheeling. I used to drive my snowmobile to school when I was 12 years old in the
Wow.
winter. So I grew up very much outdoors on the land. And even when I'm not dressed up like this, I still like to find my peace out in the forest in Northern Ontario.
Nice. And do you have a big family? Uh,
I do. They're crazy. They're loud, they're wild, but they're so supportive and full of life.
nice.
My family, we actually opened our home to foster in
Wow.
2018. And over the years, I've had over 15 different foster siblings.
Wow.
So right now we have a group of 6 siblings, and they're all under the age of 11. So
Beautiful.
it's a very lively household. They teach me a lot of patience, but they're so much fun to be around. So that's my intimate family, but it extends far beyond that. I have a big, loud family, but they're amazing.
Amazing. Loud is probably what, of course, we're in the south of India, but from the north of India, we're usually loud as well. Yeah, so, anyway, so how's your chances here? How is it going? What do you see? I know it's competitive, probably, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's going very well. And in my opinion, it's very hard to predict a Miss World because in previous years, you've seen how well Miss Worlds have done leading up before the crowning night. And it's different every year. So right now, I think that everybody has a strong chance still at this point in the competition. And I think I'm doing well. I'm doing my best every day and having fun because I want to look back on this experience knowing that I tried my best, but most importantly, I enjoyed myself. So each day I've been taking small moments by myself to really take in gratitude I'm from Northern Ontario. I'm hunting and fishing in a small town, and I'm here in India.
Right.
So there's so much to be grateful for at this point in the competition. I really don't want it to end. So I'm having lots of fun here.
True. So do you see, I'm sure all the girls are deserve an equal chance and
Yes.
they're pretty good, but do you think there's someone other than you who's probably has a strong chance at the Miss World?
Yes, I definitely do. I see at this point in the competition, everyone is doing very well. And I feel that Miss World, it attracts a certain type of woman who's very versatile, who's able to do well in the sports challenge and head to head, and she's also a model. Miss World is that versatility. And there's lots of queens who are versatile, but I will give you an answer because I believe she truly deserves it. And it's my friend, Ireland.
Wow, okay.
She has been placing in every category, but most importantly, when we're having our side conversations, she's so natural and human and down to earth. And I really enjoy the friendship that I have with Miss Ireland, and I hope that you even have a chance to interview her because you'll see
I
how
hope so.
spectacular she is.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're all doing well, but Ireland has a little special place in my heart because she's such a gem.
Amazing. Emma, one last thing. Tell me if you I ask all the girls this question. This is my last question. If you had the power to do something that would make you feel good about this world, what would that be?
I really want to try my best and help the young Native girls in Canada, but also Indigenous girls across the world.
Right.
Because as the first Indigenous woman to win Miss World Canada, this was a huge responsibility for me, so I wanted to create a lasting legacy. And that was through my Beauty with a Purpose project, where I raised funds to grant access to educational opportunities and school supplies to the girls in my community that just need that extra helping hand. And there's girls like that everywhere. So I want to continue to raise funds for these girls so they have an opportunity at an education, something that I felt that I needed when I was a little girl, so I could extend that. And it'll be a nice full circle moment to continue to open that door for other girls to walk through.
Amazing. Emma, I hope you're able to do whatever you would like to do in life, and all the best for this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
this.
you. Thank you.